Saltpans and ponds, wetlands that connect lives. Bird migration is one of the most extraordinary natural phenomena. And coastal wetlands are the most productive ecosystems on the planet. For centuries, billions of birds have accompanied humans in their daily routines in saltpans and coastal wetlands. These birds must fly enormous distances, crossing seas, mountains, valleys and deserts to find food, escape from the cold winter and reach their breeding grounds. The East Atlantic Flyway, which stretches from the Arctic through Europe to South Africa, has been nurtured with care and effort down the ages by men and women of different continents, races, cultures and beliefs who simply to earn a living have allowed nature to prosper, so contributing to the success of migration and life itself. The saltpans and ponds, wet landscapes moulded by human hands, have formed habitats of incalculable value for the survival of migratory birds. They are an extraordinary example of the interdependence of birds and people. They are managed to produce salt, fish, seaweed and mollusks, creating local jobs and income. The saltpans and ponds also offer refuge, food and resting areas for wildlife, and have become a fundamental part of the cultural and ethnographic heritage of many countries. Many migratory bird species around the world are in decline. Travelling great distances on a voyage plagued with obstacles and challenges pushes them right to the limits of their capacity. The saltpans function as real service stations. They offer an ideal resting area and abundant and nutritious food to a great number of migratory birds, thanks to the flow of life submerged beneath the mud. But the salt ponds are gradually becoming an endangered habitat, as they are not profitable if they are run according to narrow 20th century criteria. The majority of European coastal salt pans were abandoned from the 1970s onwards, causing the loss of their incredible value for birds as they silted up, their water became polluted, and they lost the flow and exchange of water, which was part of their daily management for salt production. With the aim of halting their neglect, which reduces their incredible value for birds and people, Salarte and BirdLife partners along the East Atlantic Flyway have joined together in a project which aims to recover and promote these areas with an integrated management approach. Saltpans are a wonderful example of how nature conservation and the green economy can go hand in hand. Salarte, with the help of BirdLife, has developed strategies for restoring saltpans, optimizing their productivity and improving their management.
Bueno, nuestro gran mensaje, ¿no? El aprovechamiento de la naturaleza, el aprovechamiento de los recursos que hay en la marisma y, como yo digo siempre, coger lo que quizás el hombre no es capaz de ver y llevar a los altares por medio de la cocina.
We must work together with the local population to train young people, create new employment opportunities, and encourage ecotourism. The need is clear. The productive capacity of traditional saltpans must be recovered to halt their disappearance. Their management must be economically viable to maintain local communities and territories, recovering at the same time their important ecological, social and environmental functions. With this aim, Salarte was born and participates in the Saltpan Recovery Project, set up by Vogelbescherming Nederland, the BirdLife partner in Netherlands, to restore and manage a network of sites along the flyway, supporting a range of improvement actions in saltpans in Europe and Africa. Saltpans in France, Portugal, Morocco, Cape Verde, Mauritania, Senegal and Equatorial Guinea constitute coastal wetlands which are vital for the coexistence of humans and nature.
Their survival depends on the way these coastal wetlands are managed. It's our responsibility to restore the saltpans and wetlands and, above all, to help the local communities to adopt an integrated perspective, modern and forward-looking to manage a saltpan with the 21st century vision. At the same time that they are managing a very high added value products and obtaining incomes for their homes, they are conserving the gorgeous heritage that wetlands, saltpans and tidal ponds have along the East Atlantic Flyway.
The partners of the Saltpan Recovery Project are committed to bring life back to the wetland saltworks in the form of plants, birds, fish, shellfish, and many other living things which need this active management. But to make this dream come true, we need people. Because as well as producing coarse and fine salt of extraordinary quality, the saltpans are full of other coastal riches. They are multidimensional spaces in which an endless variety of scientific, environmental, productive, economic, cultural, gastronomic, leisure, educational, sporting and public enjoyment activities can be carried out, generating income, wealth and employment based on the natural heritage. Salt is so important in the history of humanity. It has united birds, peoples and territories since our origins. It's up to us to keep it that way for the future. Nature, birds and our children will thank us for it.
Salinas de Santipetri por el río. Salinas de Santipetri por el río, por el río. Salinas de Santipetri por el río. Se ven los barcos de vela ahí por el río, por el río. Se ven los barcos de vela y amor mío. Y yo que te esperábamos y tú que no llegábamos. Y yo que te esperábamos y ya desesperado que por el río